government are permitted to abuse their power to undermine the objective to secure the well-being of the people of the Republic. Nowhere does it say that any public representative or official serves in any organ of the state in order to misuse state power to enrich themselves or acquire any benefits that will otherwise not be due to them according to law. I close quote. Nonetheless, fellow South Africans, during this difficult period in our new democracy, our birth acquire any benefits that will otherwise not truly are. Decades from today, future generations will affirm that it was our judiciary that stood as a last line of defense when our democracy was presented at the altar of corruption. As a nation, we need to carefully interrogate those amongst us who attack the judiciary when called upon to respond to charges of corruption proffered against them by law enforcement agencies. Are we not confronted with a new form of adventurism, where some amongst us believe that they can try to overthrow the state or steal from the state with absolute impunity? Are these not the same people who do not want to face consequences for their wrongdoings? Are they not trying to discredit and delegitimize state institutions and even try to turn society? My apologies. Are they not trying to discredit and delegitimize state institutions and even try to turn society at large against the state because they've been caught? We must interrogate these individuals closely and ascertain whether they are not the same individuals who may have derailed our democratic journey. Let us not be sidetracked by those who have refused the wise counsel of Mayor Charlotte Maxeke. Let us not be distracted by those who have refused to kill that spirit of self. As we commemorate 25th anniversary of our Constitution, the supreme law of the country, we must continue to reassert the core values of our nation without fear or favor. Our Constitution must continue to breathe life into our freedoms in a tangible manner. Now more than ever, constitutionalism must be our true lived experience. In this year, the year in which our Constitution marks a quarter of a century in our lives, we will call upon sectors of society to not only locate themselves in it, but also call on our collective consciousness to assess how to entrench it in our communities. Constitutionalism must be lived experience of the LGBTQI+ community. We all must preserve the dignity and lives of all our citizens in spite of their sexual orientation. As we celebrate this Freedom Day, we must confront the reality that Lonwabo Jack and Andile Luluntutela were not offered the right to equality. This year, the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development will unroll programs which will help us review the implementation of the Constitution insofar as the socio-economic rights are concerned, as well as systematic racism that continues to permeate our society. It is our hope that the current litigation process in the Constitutional Court, which affects the implementation of the bill, will be resolved within a reasonable period to enable us to have legal certainty on some of its provisions. In spite of this, we must live in society where our consciousness overrides our compliance with the law. Program directors, as I conclude, I also want to remind our friends beyond our shores that our Constitution ethos transcends borders. We must confront racism here and abroad. Human rights know no sovereignty. To this end, we will pursue justice where injustice prevails. In remembrance of heroines and heroes of our people who lost their lives in the fight for freedom and democracy in South Africa, let us all recommit ourselves to the cause of constitutionalism. Let constitutionalism reign, let freedom live, and may God bless South Africa and her people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister. Before I call the Minister, Datenatu Mtetra, back on the stage, I'm going to request Botshabelo Sunrise to give us or render us an item. Over to you, Botshabelo. I know Botshabelo people will be happy, hey?
Listen. Halala mama, halala, halala, freedom day, halala, freedom day, halala, 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 freedom day, halala, halala, 1994, halala, freedom day, halala, 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 freedom day. Oliver Reginald Tambo, Nelson Rodriguez Mandela, Thabo Mbeki, Jacob Zuma, the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa. Oh, Tumamina, Tumamina, Ramaphosa, Tumamina. It was a journey of hope. It was a journey of peace. It was a journey of peace. It was a journey to dream. It was a journey to dream. It was a journey of misery. It was a journey of misery. It was a journey to freedom. It was a journey to freedom. From 1912 to centenary. It was a journey to freedom. In 1964, foundation was laid by the ANC in the Rivonia. I choose number one. Nelson Mandela. In the dock he says, I have fought against white domination. I have fought against black domination. South Africa, of which all persons live together in peace and in harmony. That is the idea. That is the idea of which is the idea of we shall prepare to die. Yelele mama hauna yasona lena. Yelele mama yasona lena. Yelele mama yasona lena. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. Hauna yasona lena. Matamela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. Hauna yasona lena. Matamela, Matamela, oh Matamela. Hauna yasona lena. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela. Hauna yasona lena. Matamela, Matamela, Matamela. Hauna yasona lena. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela, yeah, Madiwa.
Halala, Freedom Day, halala! Minister Nathi Mtshekga, back to you.
Thank you very much, my co-program director. Can we again give a round of applause to the sunrise of Botshabelo? The Botshabelo sunrise, the Botshabelo sunrise. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, program director, ladies and gentlemen, friends and comrades. This day, Freedom Day in South Africa, is not only celebrated by South Africans. As you heard, from US city and around the world, because we are a beacon of a true constitutional democracy. As we woke up this morning, the Google Doodle
of actual discussions, because he says that Mr. Salmesa raised the